Hey guys, what is up? It's MJ. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be tier ranking Hamilton songs like I was supposed to do in July, and I never ended up doing it. So today we're going to do that because I love Hamilton. I love a good majority of the music in Hamilton. Like, it's really good. And also just I like tier ranking. I did a tier ranking on the podcast the other day, and I was just saying like, oh, I actually forgot how much I like these. Let me do some for my channel. So here we are. If my voice sounds very weird, it's because I have a bit of a cold that I'm trying to hopefully mitigate. How to mitigate something that's already in action. So if I just sound kind of weird, that is why. So let's go through the tiers, my dudes. First up, we have our God tier. Now, these are the songs that are literally like superb. I would never ever skip them. Like, if I skip them, I'm having a really bad day because they're absolutely amazing. Some of these songs may be ones that you don't quite agree with, but you know what? This is my list. I'll leave a link down below so that you can do your own list, and feel free to share with me in the comments like which songs you agree with being in what tier, which ones you think are criminal that I put so low, so high. Let me know. But then the second tier we have On Repeat. These are songs that I love, but not quite as much as my God tier songs. Like, these are songs that like I could happily keep these just on and on a loop in a playlist, in my Spotify playlist or whatever. Like, these are songs that are really good, but only some songs get to be God tier. The rest of them just have to be on repeat. The next tier we have is my Pretty Dang Good tier, which are songs that I like. Like, they're not necessarily ones that I would listen to all the time, or even songs that I would just naturally gravitate towards, but they are still good songs. And let's not get it twisted, I don't think there's a bad song on the Hamilton soundtrack. The next tier we have is the decent tier. These are getting into songs that I don't like quite as much. Like, I still enjoy the songs, but the only time that I would really listen to them is if I'm either just listening to the entire shot. The only time that I would listen to them is if I'm listening to the entire soundtrack just straight through, or if it's on shuffle and I can't be asked to skip songs. And then the last tier we've got down here, which is our skip tier. These are songs that I literally will only ever listen to if I'm listening to the entire soundtrack the whole way through, or watching the movie, or watching it live. We're gonna start off with the first song, The Room Where It Happens. Now, I swear, you cannot, the way you cannot tell me that The Room Where It Happens is not immediately a God tier. There's no thought about it, mate. There's absolutely nothing you can say that can be like, to me, The Room Where It Happens is not a great song. The Room Where It Happens is so damn good. It has no right to be as good as it is, but it was. It did that. It said that. It said, we spent the entire show showing you that Aaron Burr does not know how to fight for what he wants. Doesn't even know what he wants half the time. And then The Room Where It Happens turns up and is like, hey, this is Aaron Burr finally being like, hey, I want something. The reason I really love the movie is because we get to see the original cast do it, and it's like Leslie Odom Jr.'s voice. How do you describe something? Just I don't know how to describe it. I do not know how to describe Leslie Odom Jr.'s voice except just to say magnificent. Deep down, I wish my voice could do the things that Leslie Odom Jr.'s voice could do. Like, I try my best singing along with the soundtrack, but I will never be as good as Leslie Odom Jr., and that's something that I just need to accept that, to be quite honest. And can we talk about the choreography and the performance of this song? Because they really said we're gonna go all out for this choreography right now. It low-key gives me like Halloween vibes at times. Like this song feels like one of the most performancey songs in the entire thing. The next song we have on our tier list is Best of Wives and Best of Women. This is an automatic skip for me. I literally do not listen to this song outside of just listening to the entire soundtrack slash watching it. There isn't much consequence to this song. It's a filler song. It's a filler song to get between. It's a filler song to get between Your Obedient Servant and to get to The World Was Wide Enough. The next song we are talking about is My Shore, which is an on repeat song. I do really enjoy this song. We get to know about the characters slash real people. Like I do know that this is about, like, Hamilton is based on real people, but at the same time it's an interpretation of real people. And so, like, there's a big difference between the Hamilton that actually lived in history and the Hamilton in the show. And I feel like you get to see a lot of his motivations. It's the first time that we not the first time that we kind of see his obsession with legacy, but it's a very big part of his character. Like, a big part of him in the show is his obsession with legacy, like leaving behind a legacy, having something that people will remember him by, making sure that he's noticed. And a part of that whole thing resonates with me. I understand that kind of thing of, hey, I want to take the opportunity to do X, Y, and Z so that someday, like, people look back on me and be like, hey, like, they did something. Like, look back on me and be like, hey, he did something. And even if it wasn't, like, the most spectacular thing in the world, even if I didn't fucking save the planet from something, even if all I did that people talk about me for was, like, make someone smile or make someone feel listened to or something, that is something that really resonated with me. Just being able to be like, hey, like, leaving my mark on the world, I guess, would kind of be my thing. Just like, hey, like, I was here, like, I'm here. I don't know if that sounds weird or anything. And we get to see a lot about Hamilton and Lawrence and Mulligan and Lafayette, and also it's one of the recurring motifs in the show. So yeah, that got kind of deep. So we're gonna move on to What Did I Miss, which also is gonna join My Shore in the on repeat here. I think something that I actually really like about it is that the fact that this is the first song in Act 2, and it has such a different vibe to the songs in Act 1, and, like, it's, like, jazzy, and it feels like a very interesting thing to go back to this song for the start of Act 2, after kind of we see non-stop and, like, that's energetic, and then we get to meet Thomas Jefferson, who in real life is absolute trash, and even in the show is kind of an asshole. It's like he has such a high opinion of himself in this, and he literally came out and said to the audience, hey, I'm the main character now. Like, this is David, this is someone that you recognize. I'm the main character now. One thing I really do like about this song is literally the amount of energy you feel watching it and also listening to it. Like, I feel energetic when I listen to this song. The next song on this is Alexander Hamilton. The opening song goes in the pretty damn good tier. I like it as an opening. I feel like he kind of, I like the fact that it's able to take you through like so many years in just a 4-minute song. And I like the way that even the ending of this song is like the "we fought with him, we died for him" thing. It was just like, oh, okay, you kind of get the story in the very first song without fully getting the story, because like, Aaron Burr kills him, but you don't really know who Aaron Burr is. You get to know that, okay, these 3 women loved him, like these 2 people with fought with him, and you get to see his kind of interest in like, hey, there are so many things that I'm gonna do. Like, I'm gonna do so many things, and I think it's a really interesting, because it's another one of those like motifs that keep going around. Like, I'm gonna do so much stuff. Like, wait, like watch the show and you'll see how much stuff I do. And like, I like his opening. It's not one that I would listen to like on repeat the way that other songs are, but I do think that it's an effective opening, because like I was kind of like intrigued from when I was first listening to the song. I was just like, oh, okay, that's kind of interesting. So that is on the list is Burn, which is goddamn on repeat song, because Burn is Eliza literally saying, no, you fucking, like, Hamilton screwed her over, then announced to the whole fucking world that he screwed her over. Like, didn't talk to her, went and screwed her over in public, and then it's just like, yeah, no, you had no right to do that. The world has no right to know, like, our business. Philippa Sue's voice in this song, especially, oh damn. Like, this is the kind of song that half makes me want to tear up and half makes me want to be like, yeah, no, go burn, dude. Like, piss off. Leave her alone. You've done enough. Like, I don't know what it is about this song. This song's so good, though. It's so good. The next song on here is the 10 Dual Commandments, which is a song that is on repeat for me. I don't know what it is. It's just a goddamn catchy song. And also, I like the fact that it's like easily able to explain the rules of dueling. I know it's based on is it the 10 Crack Commandments? Yeah, it's based on the 10 Crack Commandments. I don't know, man. It's another one of those kind of like low-key upbeat songs that I just kind of I'm like, you know what, I'll fucking sing this for a bit. It's freaking wild. It's the first time we get dueling in the show, and that becomes a recurring theme in the show is people dueling, and this is the only time someone doesn't die. At least not that to our knowledge, he doesn't die. The next song is Guns and Ships. Do I even need to say anything more? Y'all know that this is a fucking R&B song. Guns and Ships is so freaking good. Like, and just David went off with the rap, and it's so high energy, and then it slows down. I want to apologize for my accent slipping. I don't know if I've said this on here, but I have a real struggle with keeping the accent that I actually have and not slipping into an American accent. And I think it's worse because I'm sick. So my brain is like, you can't talk properly, let's go American. Yeah, sorry if that's confusing to you. I'm British, by the way. Yeah. I'm sorry if it's confusing if I keep slipping into an accent, and just know I can't help it, and I've had like so many people being like, why are you American? I'm just like, I don't know. I've never even been to America. I just watch American things. So. The next song we're talking about is It's Quiet Up. Quickly talk about It's Quiet Uptown. This is a pretty dang good song, honestly. Like, it's a good song. It's not even low key, it's high key freaking, like, gut wrenching. And the line of forgiveness has never hurt my soul before I listened to the soundtrack and watched the movie and watched it live. Like, it has never hurt my soul so much to hear someone say forgiveness. And it's fucking wild, my dude. Like, it physically hurts my soul. And even, like, the numbness that Eliza is, like, showing us throughout this song, it hurts. Like, it really hurts. But yeah, that song hurts a lot, which is why, like, it's a good song. I just don't listen to it a lot because I don't like going through pain a lot in listening to songs. So the first song going into our decent tier is Meet Me Inside, which I low-key like. Like, for this song, I like the kind of do 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 do. It's got the heartbeat in the background again. It's one of, there's a good couple songs that have the heartbeat sound, and again, this is another good song for, like, headphones, because, like, you got your headphones on and you're just, like, walking down the street and you just got the dun, 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 like, going through your soul. Like, I like this song. And also, this is like the first proper song where it highlights how freaking childish Hamilton is in the show. Like, there's been, like, hints of it earlier on, but this is the first song where it's just like, you know, you act like a child sometimes. You need to freaking stop that BS. Now we got The World Was Wide Enough, which is a pretty dang good song. I think the main thing I like about this song is the way that it references back to so many of the other songs, especially when you get into, like, Hamilton's monologue in between the time that he's deciding whether or not to shoot or raise his pistol in the sky. I really like the references and the fact that there's no music in that section of the song. It's just like quiet, and then you kind of hear the sound of wind and stuff. I like that. I also like it's like a reprise of Ten Duel Commandments, but it has such a different vibe to Ten Duel Commandments. And a lot of the songs in the show have the kind of reprise later on that have such a different feeling. And it feels like there's more tension in this because, like, this is what the show's been building up to. And the music lets you know, like, hey, you're right to be tense. Yeah. And it's one of the last songs in the show, and it's a good way to end the show. Like, it's the second to last song, and it's such a good way to kind of, like, start to close out the show. Take a Break is also going in the pretty dang good tier. I really enjoy the references again. I like references. I enjoy the references in this song, specifically to, like, Shakespeare and the English, like, not language, but, like, grammar. Because between Angelica kind of obsessing over the comma that he put in the phrase, and then also the references to Macbeth, which is a play that I had to study, and the fact that once he mentions Macbeth in the show, it's kind of, like, ironic that everything goes downhill after this song. And it's like, he mentioned the M word, you're not supposed to do that in theatre. You're not even supposed to do that backstage in the theater, and he went and did it in the show. Like, yike. But I also I like the introduction to Philip. We get the introduction to Philip with the counting to 9 in French, which is the only way that I can't count 1 through 10 in French without doing the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bit. So, yeah. And that again is also a recurring theme that we get to later. The Reynolds pamphlet is an on repeat song for me. I know quite a few people don't like this as much as I do, which is totally fine. I can get why someone doesn't like this song. I like this song, just like the show version I like because it just feels so ridiculous that we get to the end of Hurricane and then this is the next conclusion. But again, it's another headphone song for me. It's another song where I can just be like, got my headphones on and that is just going through my soul. And it's so stupid what happened. Like, the fact that this is somehow decided to be the next logical step. And I don't know what it is. I like the bit where Angelica reams him out. And also, speaking of Angelica reaming him out, the fact that Congratulations was cut from the show, I would love just that, like, the version with Renee Elise Goldsberry to be on Spotify or something, because I know it's on YouTube, but I would just really love to have the cut songs on Spotify or something like that, like with the original cast, because I think that would be awesome. Because Congratulations, and Angelica just reams the F out of him. Hell yeah. I'm all for that. Case people need to be telling you what the hell, like, why are you doing this? Like, why is this what goes through your mind? The song may actually surprise people because I actually do like it a lot. Farmer Refuted is an on repeat song for me. I really like Farmer Refuted. I like the way that we have like someone saying while someone is also rapping, but some of the words like link up, and also it's just like a great duet piece that I've been doing for like a couple years, where it's just like me and my friend will be like saying this song. I'll be doing the Lynn part and she'll be doing the Seabury part, because for the life of me, despite the fact that he's literally repeating the same lines, I never know what he's saying for some reason. I just really enjoy this song. And it's got the kind of old-timey feel that you get with King George's songs throughout the show as well. 1780, your winter's ball is in a decent tear, because I do like this song. It's another one of those short, like, kind of filler songs that, like, transition you from one point to another. And it's so... I don't even know what it is about this song. Like, I enjoy it, but I think it's funny, but it's one of those songs. It's kind of similar to Meet Me Inside, actually. I think it's kind of funny, but I don't really like listen to it that often. The next song is Say No to This, and we have a second edition to the God tier, because I really like this song. I love Jazzy's vocals on this song. Like, Jazzy's voice is so good. Oh my god, it's so good. And there's like, the actual subject matter of this song is like uncomfortable. Like, the subject matter is uncomfortable, but there's something about this song where I just genuinely do like listening to it, and I like singing along, even though my voice could never attempt to do what Jazzy's does, like, at all. And that is also, along with Leslie Odom Jr., that is something else that I just need to accept. Like, my voice cannot do what 90% of the cast can do. Like, my voice cannot physically attempt to do it. And that's just something I gotta deal with it. But I really like listening to this song. And it just sounds so good. And it's the start of the kind of sinister vibes with some of the songs. Like, it starts with the sinister vibes. So yeah. I like one song that I do. Yeah. Next song is Yolktown, and I'm kind of, is it pretty dang good or is it decent? I like Yolktown. I'm gonna put it in pretty dang good. I like the kind of like, I like the fact that everyone kind of gets their like little moment to like, hey, we're gonna shine right here. And it's another one of the songs that starts at a faster pace and then slows down. And it is a good turning point song as well. And in fact, I always get like slightly confused when I realize that this is not actually the last song of Act 1, because it feels like it has a finality to it where it could have easily been the last song in Act 1, but it wasn't. And so that's slightly confusing to me every time, but also, I don't know, I like it, it's a good song, man. Next song is Right Hand Man. And I'm just saying, if you disagree with me on this one, go and watch the like film version of this song again, because this is probably one of the only ones where I will be like slightly confused if you don't at least like the song. Because Right Hand Man, the performance, Christopher Jackson, the performance, okay, okay, he kind of went off. It's such a good performance, honestly. Like, even without the song, like, I like the song, but the performance in this song is ridiculous. It's always the pretty dang good song. I like it. It's not like something that I would like seek out every single time, but I do like the parallels to My Shot. I know him is a decent song. History Has Its Eyes on You is another really good song, I say as I step down at the laptop and play. Yes, History Has Its Eyes on You is a good song. And also it has a pretty dang important message. Like, history does have its eyes on you, y'all. Especially in the age of social media. History can very easily have its eyes on you, man. So, yeah. What comes next is a pretty dang good song. It's funny. It's kind of interesting to keep going back to King George every so often and be like, yo, how you feeling about this, bro? And he's just kind of here like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know why I find that funny. Cabinet Battle number 1 is an on repeat song. I like the fact that they deadass did a rap battle. Like, they really did a rap battle. I find that freaking hilarious to me, because it fits though. It fits. One Last Time. Oh wait, no. Should One Last Time go in God tier? Or I'm putting it on repeat. It is a really good song, but it's not one that I will fully like. I wouldn't seek out this song, but I wouldn't skip it. I do like it. Aaron Burr is a pretty dang good song. Methinks. Stay Alive Reprise hurts my very soul, so I don't listen to it on repeat, but yeah. The first Stay Alive song is a skip song for me. I do not like, I don't mind this song, but I only really listen to it if I'm going all the way through, to be quite honest. Skylar Defeated has a weird conundrum for me, because I like the cut version of Skylar Defeated a lot more than I like the version that's in the show, and I get that they cut it because timing and all, but I do prefer the cut version. So again, if someone maybe after this whole thing is over, if we could get a recording or something on Spotify or YouTube. I know there's versions on YouTube, but if we could get like a version on Spotify, that would be cool. Thanks. I'm saying this like someone who has that power is gonna watch this video. It'll be freaking wild if it happens though. Tomorrow There'll Be More of Us, which is the only song in the entire thing that actually has like straight up a spoken, like, they're just talking in the middle of it. It's a decent song. It's not really too songy. It's more reading the letter, and it makes me sad. But yeah, Cabinet Battle 2. Oh, it's pretty dang good. I'm gonna put Cabinet Battle 2 in decent. I like Cabinet Battle 1 a lot more. I feel like the novelty kind of wore off a bit when we got to Cabinet Battle 2, which is why I like Cabinet Battle 1 more. Also, it's another one of those songs where Hamilton feels like a child. And it's just like, yeah, no, I can imagine an 8-year-old being like, are you out of your mind about something? So, yeah. Non-stop. It's a god tier song. It's a god tier song, my dude. Non-stop is a god tier song because they really had a whole section in where every single character is singing their motif. Every single character is singing their like signature line. Excuse me? Excuse me? Right now? Oh my god. That's enough said. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? I think it's a pretty damn good song. I like it. It's a good closing song because we get to re-highlight Liza again, who did so freaking much after Hamilton died, and I like that. I like being able to be like, yo, look, okay, here's a person that no one is gonna talk about because she was a woman in the 1700s, well, 1800s by this point, but here's someone that no one's gonna talk about. Let's freaking talk about her. Okay? Let's do that. So, yeah, like that. Satisfied is another god tier song. Go listen to Satisfied again if you disagree that this song is... You gotta at least admit that this song is a good song. You gotta admit it's a good song. Like, if you disagree, please go and listen to it again. Please listen to it again. The election of 1800. Can we get back to politics, please? It is a pretty dang good song. I do like the election of 1800. I like to listen to it. It's a good song, my dude. I like listening to the election of 1800. I don't really have a lot to say about this song. It's just kind of watching this song get played out, the look on Leslie's face when Hamilton endorses Jefferson, the look of disbelief and wow, acting, good grief, the look of disbelief on his face, like the way his face slowly drops is like chilling. It's actually chilling. Like his face, like the smile slides so slowly off his face that it's fucking painful. Jesus Christ. I did put helpless in God. Okay. Next song, helpless. Look into your eyes and the sky's the limit. It's a God tier. Because I really like this freaking song. Yeah, I do kind of get why people don't like this song. I think it grew on me after a while. When I first listened to Helpless, I was kind of, it would have been like, okay, this is like this is a good song. but it took a lot more lessons for me to kind of have a very interesting, like, kind of like, oh no, I really actually do like this song a lot, like a lot. Like, I would catch myself singing this song randomly, just like minding my own business, and I would just be like, helpless. So yeah, that would be I'm putting that would be nothing pretty dang good too. I like this song. I like it. Dear Theodosia is a song. I want to put it higher. I would like to put Dear Theodosia higher. I really would. And this is no offense to Lynn. Like, there's no offense to Lynn, him, men. But the first half of this song is better. The first half of this song isn't on repeat here. The second half of this song is a, like, decent tier. So we kind of yeet it right in the middle, pretty damn good. Yeah. The Adams Administration is another song that I actually really like the cut version of. I think it's decent. Because I do like listening to the show version, but the cut version of this song is so freaking funny. Just to listen to someone get read out. You'll be back. Soon you'll see. You remember you belong to me. Where the fuck did I put this? Yeah. You'll Be Back is an on repeat song, honestly. It feels like a meme, but also just, I don't know, I like this song. I don't know how to justify. Do I even need to justify these things? I like You'll Be Back. I do. Okay, this one I feel like people are gonna disagree with me for, but never mind, pony. Okay. I liked Hurricane a lot more when I first listened to the show than I do now. It kind of dropped a bit. I feel like the conclusion of Hurricane kind of just went like, what the frick? I don't know. I still kind of like this song, but I don't really seek it out as much as I used to. It's kind of just like, okay, it's on, or it's on shuffle or something, and it's just there. Okay, like, I guess. I don't know what happened. Stay Alive, reprise. I already did that. I just realized I already did Stay Alive, reprise. I was just like, wait, did I do that? The Skylar Sisters is an on repeat song. Your Obedient Servant is also on repeat because goddamn. Washington on Your Side is a god tier song for me. I really just the wordplay in this song, I couldn't not with the wordplay. Oh, sorry, I just clocked. Story of Tonight is supposed to be up there. Right. Okay, cool. Story of Tonight reprise is on repeat for me. I really like this one. Story of Tonight, like the original version, would also be on here. It kind of had to be. Anyway, why would you name your podcast after something that you didn't like? But also, I do really like it. We Know is another song where the freaking wordplay puts this in on repeat. The wordplay in this song, wow. And last but not least, we have Wait for it. I get the one thing in life, it got a tear. Wait for It is such a good song. at one point this was my favourite song on the entire soundtrack, and it's never dropped for me. Like the first time I heard it, I was just like, yeah, no, this is a great song, and it has always been a great song. But that is my Hamilton tier ranking of the songs. Oh boy. If you like this video, be sure to like this video. Comment down below what your favourite songs of Hamilton are. What ones you disagree, what ones you agree with. Remember, like, this is just my list. You can have a completely different list, and that is fine. And just because you like one song or that I didn't like one song doesn't mean that your list isn't valid. Subscribe to my channel and hit the post notification bell so you always get an update whenever I post a new video. I post on Thursdays and Sundays. You can follow me on Instagram, which is MJGale, on TikTok, which is MJGale_, and on Twitter, which is MJGale_. There will be links in the description down below to those social medias. You can watch another video by clicking over here. You can subscribe to my channel by clicking over here. But until next time, guys, bye.